So here I have knit up the pierogi, I have stuffed it, and all there's left to do is 1, close up the holes, 2, create the decorative crease, and 3, weave in the ends. To close the hole where I've inserted the stuffing, just put your needle through the 2 legs of the stocking knit V. And that has closed up quite nicely. Now I need to close the holes at the top. And I'm gonna do that by finding that bar in between the first and second picot peak and going from the inside to the outside of the bar. On the opposite side, find the same bar and go from the outside in. And as I come out, make sure I've come out the right side. You're gonna come out from the inside out. Repeat this, find that bar on the other side. There's a bar, but I need to go in from the outside in. Again, coming out diagonally to the outside of the next bar on the other side. Gently tug, and that creates a nice, neat closure. Go from outside in, come out diagonally on the outside of the bar. And you repeat that until you get to the end. And here I am at the last hole. Give the yarn a gentle tug. And we're done closing the holes at the top. Now to make it look even more like a real-life dumpling or pierogi, we're gonna put in a decorative crease going alongside the picot hem. And to do that, I need to decide where I want to place the crease so I can do it consistently across the whole edge. I've decided here to create the crease 4 stitches down from the peak of the picot hem. So I'm going to try my best to keep that crease consistently 4 stitches down. So I'm going to go into the stocking net stitch where I want to first create the crease. Counting down 4 stitches, and then just inserting my needle at the other side of that V, coming out through the other side. Again, counting down 4 stitches on the other side so my needle comes out at the right place. I'm aiming for the side of the stocking net V. There I go. My yarn goes over that stocking net V shape and to the other side. My needle never comes out at the place that I want, so I have to take a second to adjust. There's my last bar. I'm going to skip the column next to it and put my needle through the left of that V that I have skipped. So here I've chosen my stockinette V. That bar is going to go right over that V, and then I'm looking on the other side for the correct exit. There's my bar, skip a stockinette V, and place it so that my bar goes over the next V in the next column. So I do this all the way across the edge. You have to be a little bit diligent. It's a bit of a painstaking work, but you don't have to be a perfectionist. My dumplings don't ever turn out 100% correct. The overall effect will still be very nice. And here I have done about half of the embroidery, and you can see the crease start to form. It's better defining the picot edge and making the dumpling overall look a little nicer. And here I'm finishing up my last embroidery stitches to create the crease. And what I like to do to tie off the yarn is to make a tight knot. So I make a little loop, put the needle through the loop, and gently tug. Make sure the knot gets as close to the pierogi as possible. And if you gently tug on it, the knot pretty much disappears. And then you can put your yarn tail through the pierogi, pull the yarn snug, snip off the edge, and it just sucks into the body of the pierogi, and you won't see it. Now the last thing I need to do is close the hole at the bottom where I cast on. And all you have to do is just run your needle around the hole. Through the loops. And just by tightening your yarn, you can close the hole. Then again, create a loop. Put your needle through the loop. Create a knot. And pass your tail through the body of the pierogi and snip off. And there you go, you're done. You have your finished pierogi.